We put everything in storage, packed a few suitcases, and are traveling the world. Follow us on IG and TikTok at Boomer Bucket List.
Hey, good morning. It's Monday the 14th, and we did our McDonald's review yesterday, and I thought a couple of things we left out because we're not very good at doing this, but trying to get it a little bit better, more information for you. But so a little extra on the McDonald's. We decided to go ahead and do some tips that we learned the last 4 days, and so the transfer in Korea. One thing there, battery packs, like to recharge your phone, laptop, all the stuff. I had it checked out in Hawaii when we left out. They looked at it, they looked up the serial number and the model and everything. Online, everything said it was great. We got through security, everything, no problem. But then once we were in Korea and we're going through the secondary checkpoints there, it showed up in the x-ray because you can't put them in your checked luggage. You got to carry it, which I had it in my little backpack thing. And then out of nowhere they came up and they said, oh, we got to see that. So then one of the guys grabbed it, he looked at it, called someone else, and I saw they were looking at serial number, make, model, and all that. And then he just gave me like the X sign, said, nope, can't have it. So I was like, fine, keep it, whatever, I don't really care. So I thought that was a done deal. So we went on through, got through security, went there, was going shopping at the duty free, went to get something to eat, something to drink, got to the gate and was sitting there, and then one guy came up and he was like, oh, and he pointed at and he said, battery, like that. And I was like, he said, no, security took battery. And he's just kind of like, and then he called on someone, and it was like 3 people over there, and they were talking, and another guy tried to, mime me about battery, and I said, security saw battery, called somebody, and said no, they took it. And he's like, oh. And then all of a sudden, about like, what was it, seven of them around, So, and they were all like looking at each other. Yeah, it was like we were like swarms, like we were the batteries fugitives or something. Eileen was getting all freaked out, like, why don't you look at security, the cameras and whatever. I'm like, they don't even understand you. Why are you trying to make it more complicated? So I just sat there and I said, no, security, take it, and I was trying to use the app on my phone, but it wasn't coming up there, the Wi-Fi for some reason. Anyway, so that was one thing. I made some notes. I'm trying to find them on my watch.
About the water at Circle K.
Yeah. So, the battery pack, and passport. They're going to check your passport and your boarding pass, like how many times they check ours. Throughout the whole, from the time we got off of one gate and got to the next gate, probably at least a dozen times, I would think.
And be very careful, because doing that in and out of your bag, you can, forget and not get it back. That's why we had to keep track of my mother.
Yeah.
Make sure that she gets it back.
Taking them in and out. I kept all 3 of ours, but yeah, and it wasn't just us. It was a lot of people. They were doing that too. So, so the passport, boarding pass. The McDonald's kiosk. They actually have an English. You can change the language on the thing, so that was handy. I didn't mention that. Also at the Circle K's, if you're going to get just like a regular 16-ounce water or whatever, you can get the big gallon jug for the same cost. So that's what we did the other day, is went ahead and just got the big gallon jug and took it back to the hotel. Next one was money. If there's some way that you can go ahead and get some Vietnamese dong, VND, before you came here, luckily I was able to get a couple $100 worth. So when we got here, you know, we had cash, didn't have to worry about it. Because the exchange rate at the airport and stuff like that, you know, they're going to jab you. You know, convenience is set, so you can save a lot. And then when you do get here, another thing, next time I come, we're even going to bring more, you know, actual cash. You know, I brought a lot this time, you know, just to be comfortable. We paid the whole hotel's, you know, cash up front, all that type stuff for the whole month. But I would even bring, like, whatever max, I think it's $10,000 maximum you can carry through customs, so that's probably what I would do. Keeps you from having to worry about finding the best exchange rate. There's the currency exchange in Honolulu at the Ala Moana. They had like a 30% premium. So if the Vietnamese dong exchange rate's like 26,000 to $1, and they were only going to give like 14,000 to the dollar there at Ala Moana, the currency exchange. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. That's just, I don't know what I think they're just milking people that are coming back from traveling, trying to get rid of money, and they'd rather get something instead of just, you know, keeping the old currency they don't want. But here we found a gold shop that we actually got 26,300. So I went in, you know, that's 26,300,000 for $1,000. So I mean, that's gonna last you a while here. But in order not to have to exchange that much, just watch where you're going. The gold shops, that's the key for the best rates. And the crispy, clean, new $100 bills. Okay, if you've got 20s, 10s, anything, don't even bring it. Just throw it in your suitcase, forget about it. And I think we went through, they in order to get $1,000 worth of the $100 bills they liked, to give us the highest rate, and that was a lot higher than anyone else. But they probably looked at $4,000 worth of $100 bills and got the best $1,000 that they wanted. So that is important. So if you can go straight to a bank and get crispy you know, the newest ones, because even some of them, they weren't folded, they weren't creased, they weren't dirty, nothing, but I don't know, they thought they were still old. So let's see. Oh, wet naps at restaurants here. You always see that if it's a nicer restaurant, they'll have wet naps laid out on like the plates, laying them. But if you use those, they actually charge for them. So just bring your own. We carry our own. And they charge, I think it's 5,000 VND, so 20 cents. Oh, apps on your phone, okay? Like our credit union app does not work here, period. Capital One, banking apps and stuff, no problem, but credit union ones, yeah, won't even work. It says it doesn't trust the IP location. And I put in the travel notification and everything. Went to the credit union, told them what we were doing, where we were going, did I need to know anything, you know, if there's an exchange, you know, rate, you know, a cost, which wasn't, but still, the app itself won't even work. Also, some phones, if you have only an eSIM, and it doesn't, like my phone has spaces for like 3 extra eSIMs, but her mom's doesn't. It's only got the one eSIM. So in order for her to get a Vietnamese SIM card, eSIM, they would have to delete her other eSIM. So that means when she gets back to Hawaii, her phone won't work. She have to redo it again and all that. So we just ignored that. Went ahead and bought her another phone. And the funny thing with that is, as soon as we bought her another phone, all of a sudden started getting spam texts. So that's not just you know, anywhere, I guess it's everywhere. So it was just making this ungodly noise, just bleep, 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 in the middle of the night and everything. And it was all just spam text. Let's see. Comcast, Exchange, Gold Shops. Okay, that's all I got for notes. You got anything to add, Mama?
Nope, you did. You said it all.
All right, well, we'll try to get better, get some more information. And if you got any specific questions or something, please bloop it down below or whatever, and we'll try to read the comments and answer whatever. So we'll spin the phone around, see our park view. It's a half-mile loop around this thing. We come here every morning for about 2 hours and work out. And then on the way home, back to the hotel, there's a fresh juice space we go to. It's starting to thin out now. A lot of people already gone.
Yes, they get their day started.
It's
It's really hot.
they're already 2 hours ago it was crazy packed, and now it's 10 till 8. So actually we've been here over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And later on today we are taking a Grab. Best way, Grab. Don't not do taxis, any of that other crap. Download Grab. There's another app too. One of Eileen's uncles showed me, and you don't even have to register a credit card with it. You can just use it, and it's like Grab. It's a secondary travel thing, but you can actually just pay in Vietnamese dong instead of using a credit card and stuff. So, and it's rate-wise, it's about same thing. They're all, if you take a Grab or one of those other ones, it's like half the price for taxi. But we're going over to a spa that we saw actually on YouTube that's doing like a full massage, full 1 hour, full facial, body scrub, exfoliation stuff and all that. We're taking our mom to go do that, and we're gonna get something. I got my hair cut thing. But other than that, I think go shop. We're gonna go shop. Want to say hi?
Hello!
Hey. And you can always keep your shoes clean around here.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Take care. Bye.